Alright guys, so the first thing that you're going to do for this assignment on Friday is go to Nearpod, and once you get there, you're going to have a screen like this. You're going to pull down this corner, this little arrow, and it says draw 3 pictures of things you did all the time before COVID happened. So COVID is a sickness that's going on right now. That is the reason we can't go to school. Okay, so what did you do before COVID? And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a plane. Okay, because before COVID, I traveled all the time. All the time. So this is my little plane. It's not perfect, obviously. Okay, and that's all right. So that's a plane. You can also do a little text box and write plane. If you don't think I'm going to know what it is, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. The next thing that I'm going to draw is I used to eat out at restaurants a whole lot before COVID happened, and it kind of makes me sad that I don't get to eat out as much. Restaurants are opening back up, though, and that's kind of cool. So I'm going to put some spaghetti, okay? Because I used to eat out at restaurants a lot, so this represents how I used to eat out at restaurants. My spaghetti got a little messy, huh? That's okay. And then in the text box, you can say, I used to eat out. Okay, and then the third one, I know. I used to hang out with my friends a whole lot. So I used to go to people's houses, and I saw everybody a whole lot. So I'm going to draw just me and a friend. Now, look at my pictures. It's not perfect. Yours doesn't have to be either, okay? Does not have to be perfect. You just have to try. It's kind of silly having... Ooh. See? It's kind of fun just playing around with the drawings. And then if you mess up, you can get this little eraser right here. You can just erase it. But you don't have to. You can leave your mess ups. So, this one is I spent time with friends. So this is my first example. So this is what you're going to do. Okay, so once again, you put 3 things you did before COVID. Now when you're done, you're going to hit the next button. The next one is draw 3 things you do now that COVID is happening. I'm going to do one for you, but the rest you're going to do on your own, okay? One thing I do a lot now is I read a lot. I read a lot of books because we have to stay home and there's not a lot of things to do, as well as I love to read. So I read books. That's what I do now that COVID is happening. You are going to put your own stuff, okay? And then once you have 3 things on here, you're going to hit next. And then the last thing you're going to do is draw 3 things you will do when COVID is over. Well, for one, I haven't gotten to do a whole lot of outdoor activities. So I'll probably go for a nice hike in the forest maybe, with some friends. So that's what that tree represents. I'm going to go do some hiking with some friends. I really like that I've been reading a lot lately. So I'll probably continue to read a lot. So I'll put my book back on here. Because I like that I'm reading a lot. It's fun for me now. So I'm going to go hiking with friends. I'm going to read more. Remember, this one's when COVID is over. What are we going to do? Okay, and I guess my last one. I'm going to spend a lot of time with my friends. Because this has made me realize that my friends and my family are really important. What I'm not going to do is eat out as much, because that is something that I like that I don't do anymore because I save some money. Once again, don't make fun of my stick figures. They're beautiful. Okay. All right, and that is your activity for the day. Once you're done, you just hit submit, okay? I can't wait to see yours.